It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Joburg is extremely cold, guys. Today is the 10th of July 2023. Joburg is extremely cold and it's snowing. Can we imagine that? Johannesburg, South Africa, snowing. Snowflakes on top of the roofs. It's just crazy like that. And South Africans are just so excited. The guys are out there taking videos, posting videos of snowflakes and everything. And I could imagine Americans are just looking and say, South Africans, you call that a snow. If you want a real snow, come to America. You will be humbled. You will be humbled, definitely. So, yeah, in case you've been wondering what I'm reading lately, this is the book that I'm reading currently. This is a book by Andrew Derrida, Truth to Power, Powerhouse. I love these books. I love this book very, very much. So some of you know very well that I'm a reader of note. I read books like crazy. So this is the book that I'm reading currently. So if you are somebody who aspires to be a leader, to be a manager, yeah, you have your chapter, if not chapters there. I like his approach. I like Andrew's approach here because he talks about not only does he get us to understand South African politics, but he goes deeper, making us to understand the political issues we are facing currently, issues like load shedding, for instance, issues like yeah, ESCOM, what is happening at ESCOM. Okay, so you get to understand what is really transpiring in there. And again, if you are somebody who like to understand, get to understand South African politics, this book is for you. Not only that, and again, if you are somebody who who's into corporate leadership, corporate management, where you lead in that space, he breaks it down on, I mean, on what he does on daily basis, like the tasks that he does on daily basis. What does he do? You get to understand the guy, and you get to understand also his leadership style, or shall I say, even his management style. Yeah, he's a servant leader of note. He's a servant leader of note. So you get to understand all that about him. So it's amazing. It's amazing. So I mean, I'm so hooked to it. It's crazy. So I believe that also if you get your hands into this book, also those are issues that this guy tackles. Okay, you get to understand the depth of corruption in South Africa. You get to understand that. Yeah, because sometimes we are being fed by these politicians, but these politicians sometimes don't tell us the truth. It depends on who you are listening to and what agenda does that politician wants to push, which then really you'll never get to the crux of the matter, what is actually transpiring, especially in as far as South African politic is concerned, and of course issues relating to electricity in South Africa, energy, and the corruption. So, if you want to know about all that without having to listen to all these politicians who lie to us sometimes, this will be your book, definitely. Okay, so the reading, guys, is very, very, very important. Reading, very, very, very important. I've been always telling my students out there that they must make sure that they are students of life. I always tell my student out there to develop this culture of reading. It's amazing how people out there who claims to be leaders are not readers at all. It's just so amazing. People leading departments, people leading companies, businesses. when you are on the table with them, having some coffee, when you are listening to some of these guys trying to express themselves, it's shocking. You can tell that the guy is just so baseless. There's nothing down there, no substance at all in whatever they're saying. Nothing down there. Not only just buy books, but make sure that you know what's happening around you politically. You know what's happening internationally. When we say we've got Putin coming to South Africa, Russia, the relationship of Russia and South Africa, you need to understand and why that relationship, why South Africa is so much so close to Russia. You need to get to understand the world geopolitically, what is happening. And of course, all the secret, you'll get it in the books if you are a reader. And again, you get to understand what's happening currently, current affairs. Make sure that you are tuned to what's happening currently. Not all the readers are leaders, but all leaders I know out there are readers. Elon Musk, when he was asked how he learned to build rockets, his answer consisted of 3 words: I read books. The guy is a reader, and no wonder why he's the richest man on earth. John Adams said, how can any man judge or be a judge of situations unless his mind is opened and enlarged by reading? Napoleon Bonaparte said, show me the families of readers. I will show you people who can move the world. Reading is powerful, good people. Reading grows you as a leader. Reading opens your mind. Reading enlarges your mind.